Session of customs. We're finally back in the fray of things. Been a while, hasn't it? According to my YouTube, it's been 6 days, maybe 7, since I did my last ones, so that's interesting. Hey guys, welcome back to LEGO DC Supervillains Custom Builds, and here we are again, another awesome, exciting LEGO Custom. And today, continuing on the Customs LEGO DC Supervillains Custom Builds, and then of course then, Michael Clarke Duncan for our RIP video. For those of you who don't know, Michael Clarke Duncan was a big actor in the early 2000s, and then the early, it wasn't, I wouldn't say the overall, but he was also big in like the early 2010s. Because he only had 2 years in that time, but he was a big actor. He was like what am I thinking of? Imagine Dwayne Johnson's era was in the 2000s, because he was one of Dwayne Johnson's closest friends, and they had a good friendship there. But sadly, he passed away due to, I believe, a heart attack, which is sad because he passed away about I want to say 30s or 40s, and that is sad to die at. So, and he looked good for his condition. Of course, every time I'm doing videos, it's always when Blue is available. Why is that? But hi Blue, I will be texting you when I am free. I've got 10 videos to do today, so yeah. Hello Super, finally made it. Yeah, I'm back after 6 days, but again, Linksy Series videos had to be working. Still, I haven't checked that upcoming Q&A video, but if you haven't already, make sure to put your questions in for the upcoming Q&A, because that's going to be coming out on the 31st of May. Make Commander Rhino, yeah, he's on the list. The best creator is back. The best creator. Well, thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah. So for this one, obviously, I want to say goodbye to Gorilla Grodd for obvious reasons, because he's going to make more row than anyone else. As we do Michael Clarke Duncan. So to start off, he's got a bald head, and then you're going to go for a custom head number 28. So locate that around here somewhere. There he is, pop that in. Second darkest brown for his head sculpt, and black for his facial hair, like so. And then of course you want to go to his tux. Now for this tux, we're going to give him a white one, so that's going to be animated series Joker arms, locate those, pop them in and white them up. I do appreciate that he's wearing a white tux for a different, instead of like your traditional black tux that could get really boring real fast. Second darkest brown for his skin, for his hands. Torso, preset torso, that's going to be Clarion if I can locate it. But then you'd have a white shirt in the background, so I may use Clark Kent Movie. Clark Kent Movie, white that up. There we go, for a bit of variety on the color palette. Same with the hip piece, leg section, animated series, Joker legs. Locate those and pop them in. Pop that in. And then of course remove the cape as well. Boom. And then we go into the personality. That's going to be red hearts, standard health, voice 1, target module, that's going to be stars, basic speed animation, cool character, and then onto the abilities. Now this guy did a slew of movies in the 2000s, and what I appreciate about this actor is that he did different types of roles. Not only did he do live action movies, but he also did makeup work from Planet of the Apes, and he also did voice work for cartoons and stuff, so he did a lot of work. So you could tell he really enjoyed doing his acting role. Let's see where I'm at. Make Sean Murphy and Lee from Good Doctor. Can you make Psyche from Erebus? Okay, make Mephisto from the Ghost Rider movies. Make Stan Hulk. Make Yondu from Marvel. Is this character a doctor? I don't think so. He may have been a doctor in one of his character roles, but not to my knowledge. Now, what I may do is I may give him some superpowers, because he did voice a lot of characters. He did do a lot of characters. Now, my question is, are any of those characters related to Super Strong? I know he did Massive from Lunatics, so that had gravity. He's gonna have Super Strength, obviously, and I'm gonna give him a Green Lantern ring, and I'll give him Goon Command for one of his roles as the Kingpin. So that's what I'll do. Let's start it off then. So first things first, we're going to go to weapons. Scroll on down. He played Kilowog in the He played Kilowog in the 2011 Green Lantern movie. That was one of his final roles he did. So they give him his Green Lantern ring. And the next thing we're going to do, he would be the perfect Jon Stewart then, wouldn't he? That'd be awesome. Another thing I'm going to give him is his super strength, because he did most of his characters were super strong, from the Lion he played in George of the Jungle 2, from Atar from Planet of the Apes, from Kilowog himself, from the Rhino guy. So a lot of his characters were these beefy, strong guys, so giving him super strength is pretty obvious there. And this guy he's on levels of Dwayne Johnson, because they normally got into brawls, and they had like a friendly rivalry, like who's the strongest. So that's how good they were together. Let's see, where else did we get? What else can I do for them? Oh yeah, the Goon Command, obviously. So I'm going to locate Goon Command, pop that in, and now we should do the rest. I'll also give him flight, because again, Green Lantern knowledge. Anyway, tap square for the fighting, hold square is going to be... You could do a lunge attack, but I'm just going to go over construct there, since he is a Green Lantern. He can actually throw his ring, of course he can. And I also, since we've got the ring, I'm going to have to swap out the weapon for the ice lolly thing, just to do that ring beam, obviously. So just get this in play, go to hold circle, if I can get to it. We're going to put in the beam ability, number 4, second darkest green, beam origin is the weapon, and I believe what I do now is I go to the ring, green, save, and test it, and it should, yep, shoots from the ring. Right, back on in. So tap square did that, hold square is like creating... You could either give him boomerang for a construct, or you could also give him drone access due to his connection to the criminal empire from the Kingpin. Tap circle, detective mode, or force fields. Either one works. I'll give him force fields, on mine anyway. And then hold circle, when I get to it, was the beam attack, which I did. X button, I already did that, the flight and hyper jump. Skill set, again, grapple gun can be a construct, like green for both. And green for the actual gun. Same with the technology access due to either Green Lantern connections or Criminal Empire with the Kingpin. Scroll on down, telekinesis is obvious. I mean, you could put that with like the Green Lantern stuff if you want to go that route to a certain degree. Scroll on down, but there's also him as massive, and that counts as another power entirely, so that's something you could do there. Scroll on down, beam deflection, no. X-ray vision goggles can be another construct. Tracking as the Kingpin, illumination stealth, and graffiti could be another construct, but we're basically full up. Basic information, hero character. I mean, yeah, he's more of a hero than as in the actual actor himself. He was more of a hero doing all these type of roles. And to be fair, a lot of actors did that, but you could tell from the way he was that he was a generally guy who was devoted to his work. So I appreciate that. No affiliation, and there we have Michael Clarke Duncan. Let's see how the chat's getting on. Probably spiked a bit. It did. Make director Orson Krennic from Rogue One. What his final role? I believe it's either this or another 2011 movie that I haven't seen. Make Kingpin, yeah, 2004 or was 2003? Well, I think it was 2003 in my country. Can be make grapple color. Yeah, I've done the grapple. Outside we go now, showing off the abilities, and there we have Michael Clarke Duncan. Not bad, all things considering. Tap square for the fighting, hold square is throwing his lantern ring, tap circle, shield, hold circle, beam attack, and of course you have your hyper jump and flight. But there we have Michael Clarke Duncan. Hopefully you guys did enjoy how he came out. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe, that good stuff, hit notification bell, right corner down below. You can stay in tune for LEGO DC Supervillains custom builds and various months of content on the channel. Coming up next are his tributes, and I believe he has a bunch of them. The first one is Balthazar from the Scorpion King. So stay tuned for that. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.